Hey folks, I'm Vixen. Today we're going to play a bit more of Kenshi by Luffy Games, and in our last episode we're progressing north following the coast, and I've been quite surprised to discover that the area was inhabited by herds of Leviathan. So these are quite dangerous. You see these beasts we can see over there. They are not moving around, so I'm pretty lucky they're not coming here, but I believe it is because I'm on the limit between the Leviathan coast and the cannibal lands, which are that way I believe. There is probably a village which is not written as cannibal here, but it is probably a cannibal village anyway, because they tend to be around here. There is even a capital which should be around, I don't really know where, but it should not be too far. It will just do something to protect us, maybe for Leviathan, as these are going to maybe lure them away, hopefully. Anyway, I've got a little base. I was in trouble in my last episode because my guys were just stuck in the ground. They were not advancing anymore, so I've been importing my game, and as a result, I didn't think about that at the moment. But it has teleported my own base crew, which is now with us also, so I've got no backup place. We are just all here, and hopefully even with this flimsy outpost we might be able to survive. I've been beginning to build some mounted turrets here because as I know that the Leviathans are going to use area of effect attacks. If we just go straight toward them, we don't have any weapons, so it's going to be even worse, but we're going to take a lot of damage which we might not be able to dodge. So what I want to do is to use these turrets to protect us for a while. I don't know if these walls, which are not really good, I will need to try to improve these, are going to protect us, but for now they seems to be good enough to prevent this guy from coming here. I'm going to build a second building here, so we can make a lot more turrets here, and we might be able to shoot these, and maybe at some point I will try to pull one of these, bring it here, see if the walls are going to last, and maybe use the turrets to shoot him. We'll see. We're going to advance like that, and hopefully it will work. And I will try to go for just one, because as you can see there is so many of these. It is an area which is filled with these, and I really cannot fight them in close quarters, so I will need to be very, very careful. So I've got a little issue with my base, except for the wall, which are just flimsy. I've got no energy, and as I wasn't smart enough to bring green fruits, I'm not going to be able to use let's say fuel to an engine to make it work. So we've got a regular stone processor, but I've got also a manual one because we are running low on energy quite often. I still got a few things which are going to be useful. I've got a bunch of farm here. We've got cactus and wheat, and a little wellhead there, which is working quite fine. I didn't expect the place to be so fertile. So we've got probably food which is going to come in quite soon. I just need to build a few more things, and to do that I will need to also get a little bit of iron. Where was it? Of building materials and iron plates, and I will be able to maybe finish a bunch of things. So I've been spending most of my resources, I believe. Let's just check, but I've got not so much more left. I've got still a bunch of electrical components and fabrics to make beds so we can rest. I've got still a bit of copper to make more of this wind generator, and not so much things left, so we'll need to be careful with what we're going to spend here. I'm beginning to build this building slowly because I don't really have the material to do so. Still, we've got quite a bit of resource around here. We've got a little bit of iron here, and I did not expand the wall that far, but I've got copper up there. Oh, and we've got company up there. Need to be careful. I didn't expect these guys to be able to climb here. I should have put my base up there. Look at all these Leviathans around. It is really, really dangerous. If you just check their stats, they are deadly. They've got quite a lot of strength, and their attack are going to do quite a lot of damage. These are pups, so these pups are just much, much stronger than any beginning characters. They are going to be able to do a lot of damage, especially with these area of effect attack. Anyway, let's just see. We've got a bunch of people here. I might want to check if they are willing to be paid to protect the place. Let's see. Because the more people, the better. So I wonder. I could ask them to protect the place. but I'm not sure they are not going to pull enemies. So maybe I want to keep them as bodyguards. We're going to try the second option. We'll see if it's going to be troublesome or not. Hopefully it won't. Do we have any other extra guy to hire around? Because there is often people which are just roaming around when you are making base. I've got a bunch of people which are going to be manning the turrets, but I don't really have enough. I think I've got something like, let's see, I've got 3 functional turrets and 1 which needs to be finished. So three more of these plates, and I've got a floating plates here, which is going to be this is a mistake. I wanted to make a turret here, but I needed the iron plate to finish something very important. So I've been dismantling it, and I've been losing a bunch of resource here. And I might want to try to see if it is going to be working here. I don't think I can actually gather it. No, I don't want to smelt that. I want just to pick up that thing, and I think I cannot. No, I cannot. It's too far. It is pretty much the same for this one here. It is in the void and I cannot pick it up. Can I? Let's try to just... Nah. Oh! No, you won't pick it up. There is no way you can do that. I might want to try something. Maybe if I was to fix the... there is quite a useful command to fix the pathfinding. You just press, I think, Control Shift and F11. And it's going to fix a bunch of things, and your character are going to be able to navigate better. So maybe with that little command I can actually get this thing done. Nah, seems not to be working. They won't be able to reach these. Anyway, let's just take a look. I've got a bunch of people which are working, plenty which are building as well, and we've got another save which is running. So I could pull one of these creatures, but frankly I want to wait for my base to be a little bit more ready. So it's going to be maybe more about building the base than killing this beast. It is just a first footstep into the right direction, hopefully. I'm really worried about this guy. I don't know if they're going to be able to go through the walls. They might, because they're so big. And if they are getting in, I'm just dead. Kind of. I might be able to hide in buildings. But I don't really know if they are going to be able to destroy buildings, if they are going to be attacking, because I did not see any enemy attacking, let's say, the core of the buildings. They tend to attack the doors to enter when they are human, but I don't think they are going to be able to destroy the full building. I hope, at least, because I'm building this one, because there is a huge door, and I hope to be able to put the animals in there, because it's not possible with this one, which has a small door, but maybe in this one it's possible. If I can put the animal in there and my humans in this one, or shack people, or robots, or skeleton, I might say, it's not going to be such of an issue if they are getting too close, because I will be able to hide in these buildings and use my turrets to protect us. And even if I get somebody down, if they are able to attack the guys which are going to be on the wall, I can still pretty much bring them into the building. I've got a bunch of beds, fix them and bring them back. So there is a way to survive, because these guys, they are going to eat your people if they manage to down them. Oh, look at that, we've got big things which are not attacking. It seems they are not seeing us, thanks to the walls, which is very, very nice. Strange, but very, very nice. These things are so aggressive. It is quite unusual to see them coming here without coming for us. There is more. This Leviathan here is here for quite a while. I think it's been a few days. It did not move. I thought he was actually eating cannibals, but maybe it is not the case. Maybe it is just sleeping. I don't know. It seems not to be the case. I wonder if I'm going to make a second row of wall. Maybe it's a bit too early. I will just see what we can do when we're going to be able to do so with enough resource, because I don't want to begin to build things without having what is required of us to make these. These walls are just going to be too useful. What's happening here? We've got Garu fighting big things. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a very good area to get the leather. because I do not know what these Leviathan are going to yield. Maybe they are going to give us meat, maybe they are going to give us leather, I don't know. But I expect them to give us much, because they are quite formidable opponents. And I will need to get a bit of this copper as well. I've been beginning to build, let's see, where is it? It's just over there. One of these electrical workbench, so I can gather the remaining bits which are lacking to finish our electric system, or maybe our turrets. And what I need to do soon is to go and check these outposts, because if I can find ancient books, I could actually make a research bench and try to get the technology to make better turrets, so we can shoot these animals a bit better. Because we've got the really basic crossbow, mounted crossbow things. These are not really good. They are better than nothing, but they are not really good. And, you know, it's just shooting 10 meters away. Maybe. Yeah, there is no bonus because I'm not really good with turrets, I think. Oh, not too bad, I'm 20. Okay. Oh, this guy is already working for us. I would definitely like to be able to see that, because we can see the contracts, but it is difficult to. It would be very, very nice to have a panel which is going to work what kind of contracts you've got on, like, you know, how many guys, and maybe being able to renew the contract from this panel without just running after the guy to try to pay them. It would be very, very cool. Come on. Why is there so many up there? Are they preparing some kind of attack? It is very, very worrying. Oh, they are fighting somebody. Who are they fighting? Oh, big things. So they're going to... Is there a nest or something? Because frankly, it is really, really worrying. If they were to leave, it would be better. I'm not yet ready to fight them. We've got plenty of things to do. I'm going to just speed up a bit so we can see this building built. It's not like... Yes, it's lagging quite a bit. And I'm kind of hoping these guys to begin to rotate again, so I can make this machine work and accelerate a bit the way I'm going to produce building materials. Because I've got plenty of people which are already working on the stone mine. And I've got enough people which are working on the manual stone processor, but it's not as efficient as stone processor. Maybe I could do a second manual processor. It might be working. I've got a bunch of people which might not be working at all. I've got a bunch of builders. I wonder. And I'm still not producing any iron because... Oh, it's running. Amazing. I really need to finish this one. I'm lacking 7 iron plates. It's going to take a while. Of course, I've got probably... Yes, I've got plenty of iron already, but these things are not going to work very well. And we do not have enough power to make things run properly, so it's going to be, you know, it's running at 23% of efficiency, which is not really good. And are we lacking somebody here? Yes, we are lacking somebody. It is not a good thing. Who am I going to put in charge here? I'm going to ask maybe, let's see, in the home base squad. I'm going to ask, these 3 are working on the farm. Aeon is working on the stone mine. He might be willing to work. No. Stone processor. Okay, you know what? These guys are working on things which are not necessary. I'm going to ask my guy to work on this one as well. And we're going to change a bit. The turret is important, but not as important as the rest of it. So we're just going to go that way. So iron refinery first, to do the hauling. Then you operate the iron machine here. And then you go and do your stuff. And let's just... Oh, wait a sec. Wrong button here. Okay, so now we're going to work on that. I've got no backpack, so it's going to cripple me a bit in the way I'm going to make this area work. Who are these guys? Awesome, it is tech enter. Okay. Wandering trader. Can I interact with the guy? Not really. So he's a trader which is not going to trade. And as I think my door is locked, he's not going to be able to enter. What's happening here? We've got... Okay, the big things are feeding on a Garou. Seems to me the Garou are not as dangerous around as they could be, because generally speaking the Garou's head do not get attacked very often in the rest of the map. They tend to win their fight, even though they are not aggressive. You don't want to attack them. They are quite tough. But these big things and Leviathan, they are another kind of threat. I'm not sure they match the Bugmaster and his spider army, but still, they present quite a decent threat. And I don't really have the right tool for the job. I've got no heavy armor, I've got none of my weapons. So it might be trouble. Are we... cooking stove is ready, good. We still need a bunch of things. It's important because I wanted to just check to see if it was possible to make a few things with cactus only. Water and cactus. I could do chew stick. I've got water, I've got cactus. Okay, let's just repeat this cycle forever. Do we have... Yes, we do have one of these storage. So I'm going to ask Lars to resume. He was quite a good cook. Let's continue that. Alright. Because I'm going to probably gather a lot of these, because it is a land which is particularly fertile. I've got a crop yield of 125% here, even though we've got no water. And I might want to take care of that. And 50% here only. I thought it was much more than that. I'm surprised. Okay, so I've got nobody which is helping with the fields. What's happening with that? I should have at least 3 people. And this might be Sarah's Peace and Rips. And... oh, they are engineering. Is it wise? You know what, I'm just going to ask them to trade with them. So it's going to keep all the materials, and it's going to... should not have done that. Anyway, and that way, the other guy are going to be able to stop. Just do that this way, it's going to be much more efficient. Alright, and we have all of it. Not all of it. I've been taking maybe a little bit too much fabrics, but I was not sure I would be able to produce any. Okay, we're going to be in trouble. Let's just... I'm going to put this thing here. I'm going to put these into the backpack. Alright. And we should have enough space to put the wheat. I'm keeping it because I will need it for other things. Do I have just enough? Yes, I do. Okay, good. Now I can just remove all these guys from the engineer task, and they can just do their things without helping with these tasks. So they might be able to take care of the plants. Okay, good. Wait. Okay, let's see, they should be working on that. Did I keep the job for them? I want to verify that. So them is still engineer. Good. It's good that they've got all a job on the base, so if they were to try to wander a bit too far, their job is going to call them back. So I don't lose anybody if I'm just putting the speed at the max and not paying attention. It is important. We've got so many birds up there. It might be because I don't know if it is just a background or if it is linked to what's happening in the game, because there is a bunch of creatures which has been killed here, so maybe these are feeding, but I'm not sure. Maybe it is just because of the area. But there is so many birds. I wonder why there is so many Leviathans around. There might be something of worth in these outposts, because it is really well protected. You can see there is already 2 here. There is a ruin over there. I expect to find good things here when I will be able to fight these Leviathans. I'm not going to run for it, because it would just be very bad. The Leviathans are quite fast, and I'm not sure I will be able to outrun them. Oh, we are being attacked. Why is that? Oh, big things. How did they happen? How did they manage to enter? I don't even know. This door is not broken. No, it's not. Is there a hole in my defense? Because if there is a big thing which is entering, there might be a Leviathan which could be entering, and I'm not really looking forward to that, unless I'm really prepared. I'm not, which I'm not. Okay, so how much do we lack on this? We are halfway. Okay, so it's working fine. Are we still? Yes, we are still working on that. We do have a bit of food now, I believe. We are lacking water, because it's not really difficult for me to build an extra well. I might lack a bit of... Oh, no more wind once again, so we are going to be in trouble a bit. Is there a way to make, let's say, an iron refinery which would not work on power but on manpower? I might want to check that, because it's beginning to get important for me to be able to produce these, and maybe it's not going to ask me much. So iron refinery, we do have a manual one, so I might want to make one of these, so we don't really have any issue with the wind generator anymore. So we're going to wait a sec. We're going to add another one here. We're going to keep these separate. That's going to be a bit easier to read. And to do that, we'll just need 6 iron plates, which is going to take a while, as I don't really have any power here. So, because it is really a vicious circle. I don't have the iron plate to produce the wind generator, which would help me produce iron plates and so on. So I will need to do something about that. And as I'm building this one here, it's going to cost me 6 plates, which are going to slow down the production of the wind generator. And the thing is that I don't have any battery, so when these are going to stop, I cannot make anything work. So I really need to be able to produce a bit more iron plates, even if it is in a manual way. Maybe I should just ask my people which are working on these 2 things, which are not actually working because there is no energy to work on the Oh, do we have wind? It has been rotating, so it is a good sign, but it is not running any. No, it's not running. I've been making bigger base, but this one is probably the one which has been established in the most dangerous place. I might want to make an extra outpost on the way, maybe something smaller, just to rest a bit, to be just in the middle of the Leviathan territory. I wonder. Oh, energy is back. Amazing. And it seems to be running, well, just, no, not quite well, but good enough. Let's just see. We should be producing something at least. Okay, one of these. Good. And where is it going? Oh. What's happening here? We've got a little bug. They are trying to pick it up, but they are not managing to do so, so they are just, putting it back. Oh, I don't have the room. Okay, it's very, very easy. Let's just go in there. We're going to drop nothing here. This is the issue with the lack of bag. You cannot just stack things, so you just end up being, having no space. Just drop this thing. I will just pick them up later on. Okay, so we'll just pick it up. I'm going to ask them to go finish this one, so we don't get in trouble anymore. How much do we lack? Okay, we should have 5? No, we don't have 5. What's going on here? Still lacking a bit. Okay, here you go. I wonder if there is a blueprint to make bags. It would be very, very nice, because I'm just, sometimes I just arrive around in a region I just don't have anything in, and being able to produce my own bags, because I don't believe there is any kind of shops around. It is really a lost region. There is nothing here, and being able to produce my own bag would be so nice. Why do we have a big thing inside? And more important, is Leaf shooting the thing? Yeah, not really. Is it because it is not aggressive? Is it attacking the walls? No. What was this thing? It's still wounded, so we've been fighting it previously. And I do not believe Leaf is under threat. No, she's not doing anything. Okay. Are we... No, we are not done with the thing. We need to bring 2 more. What do we have here? We've got 2 more. Let's just go for it. It is a safety. I should have probably finished the wind generator. I couldn't have. It was 7. So this way, now I can ask maybe... I think it was Morchez which was manning the first sun processor. So when it's going to be... Iron machine, engineering, not really. You don't want to do that. Do I have mortars in hand? Who do I have in hand? I don't really know. Let's just go. I've got nobody here. Mortars here is. So he's using the stone processor. And when there is no wind, I might want to have him just walking with that. Okay, he's got enough space, I hope. And if there is... who's working on the iron refinery? I should have somebody. Maybe it is Silver Shade. A manual stone, nope. Fade, stone mine. Jazz. It might be Stin. Where is Stin? Stin. No, it's not Stin. He's working on the manual stone thing. Paste? Come on, who's working on that? I'm not. No, I'm not. Mortars. Eon. It might be Eon. But which one? I really need to change their name. It was a mistake to just keep it that way. Stone mine. Nope. I could ask him. It's going to be busy, but not that busy. So when there is no matches, he could just come and... What have I done? It is not the right machine. It is not the right machine. I'm doing stupid things. Okay, but better. So now I've got at least 2 people which are going to work on this secondary machine. I might want to... I could have asked these guys when they are going to be unable to work on this because there is no storage. They could actually come and work on that machine. What's happening with Kang? He seems to be in a fight. Oh yes, Big Thing is back. So I'm going to ask Jared here to come and work on this machine when it's going to be unable to work on the iron resource, on the iron. Okay, so is the Big Thing dead? Because if it is, we are just going to remove something from her and it's going to kill it. So it's not going to come back. Just loot it. We've got a little bit of... Okay, just drop it here. So now it is dead now. Yes, it is dead. Well, come on. Okay, so how are we doing with this building? Just 9 more and we'll have a pretty decent building. I'm going to probably begin to add towers, because we've got definitely not enough to take on one of these beasts, especially as these are really not good. But I might want to wait, because I've got a few more things which are not finished, like this electrical workbench, which require 5 more. We've got this one here, which require quite a bit, so I don't want to spread too much. And at some point we'll need another well, because I don't think we've got enough water. No, we don't. It's not growing so much. So a well is a must-have. Another one at least. We're not producing enough. I could upgrade it, but without energy it's not going to work very well. And I've got no worker. Is it because of that it's not working? I didn't remember it was necessary for me to have a worker on this. I'm going to ask plant to take care of the water. Seems to be appropriate. Or you know, I could just upgrade it. How much does it cost? 5 building modules. Do I have iron plates? None. Do I have... Oh, another big thing is up. I've got a decent amount of building materials for now, and we might want to do that one more time. Let's just move something out of this creature. I'm going to take it all. Maybe not all. And we're going to give it to the bull. We'll probably need these at some point, so I might want to do that this way. Okay, good. So, I will need to make a furnace at some point. So we've got a little bit of power here. And when we're going to be able to finish this one, I might be able to produce my own battery. And we'll be able to maybe run on wind energy full time. So maybe I don't really want to... I don't know, we'll just... for now I'm going to keep these. These are useful. When I'm not having any energy I can still walk. But... maybe at some point it will be useless. How many do we have here? 5? 6? Probably 5. Oh, are they coming for us? Let's just take a look at what they are doing here. So they are patrolling. I hope they're not going to patrol in my base. Following leader. I don't think they're going to be able to cross this slope. It is just not possible. It is a place you cannot be in. So they might be looking for a way to access the base, but they might not be able to get in. And I believe if I had some kind of watchtower around here, I might be able to shoot them. But the watchtower is quite expensive and tend to be a little bit buggy. They tend not to be able to build things well up there. Still, it would be useful. Okay, so how far are we on this project? 2 more. Alright, 2 more. It's not too much. But I feel like we've got no more. Yes, the wind generator is dead again. Come on, we really need these batteries. Because I'm not burning so much energy. If you just take a look, I've got, I think it's 30 necessary. I'm producing 0 for now, but I only got 30. Which is really a little amount of energy you can have on a base. No, it might be interesting. Are these 2 big things going to fight the big Leviathan? It seems not to be moving. Oh, we've got the workbench, which is done. So the issue here is that I need copper to make these electrical workbench work, and the copper is up there. So there is a trade-off, which I'm not really willing to pay. Do we have copper somewhere else? I think there might be, because I was hesitating where to place the base, but I believe the other bits of copper are, you know, probably over there. Yes, over there. So, wait, we're in fight. Need to be careful about this, because in this place we cannot win them all. So what are you shooting? Oh, we've got something which is attacking the door. I believe it is a big thing. No, it's not. We've got a bunch of raptors around. And the door is still at good condition. Are we shooting these? Yes, we are. And Dim is repairing the door, so all good. But I might want to... okay, to ask... is Lars shooting? I think he is. But he might not be... seems not to be the case. Let's just ask him to go... do this one. No, he was shooting, I think. Come on, Lars. Okay, should be more efficient that way. If I had proper walls, I could be able to mount these towers on these, but for now it will be enough. Are they breaking the door? I think they are. And is him taking damage? It seems to be the case. No, he's not. I think it is one of these raptors which has taken damage to the chest. Oh, they are flying out or not. Got one which is down. There is so many arrows. And if I had a third turret around, I could be asking, is Leaf shooting? I think Leaf is shooting. Yeah, she is. So we need just a bunch more people and a bunch more turrets, and we'll be able to protect this door a bit more efficiently. If I had better turrets, it would be nice, but I cannot count on it yet. Oh, we've got a nice hit to the leg. And we might want to also add a bunch of lights, because I don't really think my people are going to be able to shoot so well without any... to increase the percentage of... What is Ruka and what's she doing? She's fighting something, but... Okay, she's using this tower, so we've got 4 people which are shooting. Good. I don't know what these raptors are doing here. These are not really formidable opponents, and this is not a place for them to be. They are more prey-like. They are more prey than predators here. I wonder. Anyway, let's just speed up a bit, because they are not going to be able to enter. Anyway, I think that's... No, they are not going to be able to enter. Zim is repairing too fast, and they are not able to deal enough damage compared to what they take. So they won't be able to do that. And do we have this thing finished? Yes, we do. So now we need to focus on... What's going on here? We need to focus on making batteries, which is still not possible. I think we need to shoot this guy first. To make turrets, I don't really need any of these electrical components. So what if I was to make some kind of watchtower here and begin to shoot this guy from up there? It might be possible, but they might also come and destroy us. It's definitely something I should be cautious about. Still, if we don't try. So let's just ask Zim, which is my new official builder, to make this thing happen. So buildings, and let's go for the watchtower. The watchtower is going to cost us quite a bit, and it's not even going to be... Okay, so that way I should have the... Do I? The turrets, I think, are on the part which is advancing a bit, so maybe... can I get a better place? Because I want to be as close as possible to the Leviathans. Can I put one here? No, not really. And where is the entrance? More important, because I need to see the entrance as well. So the entrance is over there. Okay, so let's just try to keep the entrance on the right direction. Not going to happen. Okay, so let's just put it maybe that way. It shall be close enough. Okay, so how much building material do we have? 0? No, it's not the right box. Got a box over there. 6. 6 is not enough, it's barely 10%. But maybe I've been... no, I cannot take more than 2. I think people are just going to take 2 bits of each when they're going to build. So there is probably not enough in the box to take care of this. Okay, so I believe turrets are going to cost only iron plates, but I might want to check that. Okay, the aim is not busy easy. So defense, mounted crossbow, 6 iron plates. Okay, so we might want to begin to add a bunch more. We've got already a bunch, but if I had to add one here, it would be nice. I'm not going to push too much. Maybe another one here. Okay, 2 of these should be fine here, and we'll need to probably add a bunch of extras up there if we can, so we can shoot these guys out there when they're going to advance toward us. Still, it might not be a priority here. Oh, we might want to add these 2, so because Leviathan are big, so these 3, and I might be able to shoot them if they are attacking the door. I still believe they're going to try to take the door, which is probably not really realistic. They might just go and destroy the walls, but If they are going for the door, I will be prepared. Kind of. I should just do a little outpost close to the water so I can escape. No, it's not a good idea. They are not swimming, they are walking into the water, and they are walking faster than I swim. So it's probably a bad idea to plan an escape by the water. My only advantage is that I don't think they've got a very high perception, so they don't really spot us from too far. So we need to choose: are we in the cannibal plains or in the Leviathan area? It is one of the reason I didn't want to establish my base here, but it's frankly the best spot around, I believe. There is all the resource necessary, and it is at least it was not a place which was filled with Leviathan when I've been beginning to build here. It's getting worse and worse, but maybe it will get better when they're going to move somewhere else. Maybe if we were to be attacked by some cannibals, it will just lure these guys away. It would be nice. But I did not... I don't think I've been attacked by any cannibals. Oh, we've got a little bug here. Yet. They seem not to be willing to come to this place too often. I don't think they like Leviathan meat, that's probably why. Okay, let's see, we've got... These people are still working for me, but these ones are not. Maybe they are. Patrolling drones, you see, yes, they are working here. Okay, we are advancing. I'm not going to say quite well because it's just very, very slow, but we are advancing anyway. And we've got an entrance which is possible. It's not a place where I'm going to put things, it's just going to be a watchtower with turrets to shoot this guy up there. So I can protect my guy, which are going to be coming here to mine. If they do, because frankly for now I just need to shoot this guy first. Oh, even more. And what are they fighting here? They might be fighting big things. We've got a nice little plateau over there. And we've got a village up there as well. It might be the cannibal village I was looking at on the map. So it's not really far. I wonder if they've got things which I could plunder. Okay, still stuck here. But maybe these four are living. I would prefer them not to be there when I'm going to attack the big one here. Because even one is a formidable opponent, so 4, I don't really want to check it. At least not to begin with. When I'll get a bit more materials, I will be probably producing weapons, so we can fight them a bit better. And I might even want to produce my own armors. I've got a pretty decent armor crafter and weapon crafter, so... and weaponsmith. So we'll get probably a good weapon in no time. I just need to be able to produce steel. Okay, it's really slow. But we are almost halfway. What is this? I'm still wondering what this one is doing. It seems to me he's digging a hole, but probably not the case. he's just... maybe he's just eating these... are these bush? These trees? Kind of. I don't think these guys are just feeding only on vegetation. They're also eating corpse, or maybe just leaving people down. So it seems pretty... oh, come on. Why is it cloning itself? There was only one, just a little bit of time ago, and now we've got 2. Not good. Not good at all. I hope these are not going to do the same. We've got enough Leviathan already. So, do we have people which are working on these fields? Because for now these are small, but I would prefer to have big one. And to be able to have big fields like these, I need to fill these barrels. Because I need to I think I need to have 120 to make 2 extra large field. And I don't want to risk it, so I need to have these barrel fields. Maybe I should just do the same for the cactus. But I'm actually cooking stuff with it. Am I? Do we have any of these? Not really. Seems to me we don't have water, so no food for us. I might want to check if my people are not starving, because I did not check for a while, and I might not have enough food available. Okay, it seems to be fine, but I believe I might be. It might be. Oh, come on! It might be time to begin to worry. You see, they are just getting low, and lower than 200 is not good. Regular, if it is normal, they just go for. If you've got, I must say, if you've got food into the food barrel, they are going to come to eat at 240, and it's getting a bit too low when you get under 200. So we might want to. Probably, I do have somebody with a bag. Yes, maybe Aeon could do it. Yes, I'm going to go to my bulls. I've got one which has plenty of food. Okay, and we're going to bring this food into the food barrel to see if they're going to react. I believe they're going to just jump at the food barrel, but I should just go for more, because these are going to be possible to stack in pack of 9, even though it's not going to happen right now. Alright. I would prefer to keep a bunch just for the safety, but we're going to begin with that. I've got 1 line. Okay, let's just drop it into the food barrel. And oh, it's only 4. It's going to always take a bit of time. Just do that this way. It's going to be a little bit easier. These should be able to feed them for a while. This is one of the best things you can make to feed people. Okay, so I should not starve. These are just all going there, and they are going to come back to walk, but I think my food barrel is going to take a hit here. Yep, kind of. They've been eating. Oh, wait a sec. We've got incoming. And do I want to let them shoot the beasts? I'm not sure. I'm still. You know what? We're just going to make a little quick save just in case. And we're going to see what's going to happen. Was it some kind of beast? No, it was not some kind of beast which was up there. It is just the clone which is now roaming the place, which is really bad for us. Okay, let's see. I just take a look at what maybe I could. Let's see. I just need copper. I've got a bit of copper. It might be better to keep it for something else, but I could use it to make battery, which is probably going to be very helpful. Because I've got this one finished. I've got nothing which is going to require copper for now. So what I might want to do is to ask my character here, which is working on just engineering, and I'm going to remove that refinery. Let's not do it anymore. We're going to go for this here. I'm going to bring it up there, or no, up there. It is fine. And we're going to go to Zim. I'm going to pick up the copper. Alright, we're going to pick up, maybe not all of it, just a little bit. Alright. We're going to drop the building component here. Building materials. No, over there. Come on, just a little bit more. Oh, is it done? It has disappeared. Okay. And we're going to produce a bunch of these electrical components. So we can... What are you doing? Engineering. Why are you engineering? I'm asking you to... Oh, there is probably no energy, so they are not going to be... Now there is. So we should be working on that now that there is energy. Okay, so we can produce a little bit of these components and produce a battery, which is what I need the most right now. I just need 1 battery to begin with, and I will be able to maybe hold a little bit longer before these get down. Where am I going to put this battery? I don't really know yet. I might want to put it in there. I'm not going to use this tower anyway for anything else except for towers. So I might want to put the battery in there. But to do that I need to finish this tower, which is going to take a little bit of time. Now I'm just going to ask Mao, which is just doing the resourcing, to go and work on this when it's going to be done, because we might have enough iron ready. And yes, this is not yet filled. When it's going to arrive at 5, they are probably going to go and do other things. So do we still have 2 Leviathans around, which are roaming the place? It seems not to be the case. It's better. It is much better. I need to add torch around the base so we can see a little bit better. I wonder if it's going to bring them here, but I don't think so though. It is mostly going to increase our efficiency at making stuff, so I might want to begin with... I could just add one. Let's just see. Let's just give a little bit of light for people which are making the most important component. So we are going to go... where was it? Lights. Torch posts. These are not really going to be very expensive, so we're going to give a bit of this to these guys, so they can do their work a little bit better. Do the same here. We're going to do the same here. Okay, one on each side. Why not? It's going to cost me a bit though. And one inside here, so I can walk a bit more efficiently with this machine. Okay, it's going to cost us at least 7 or 8 building materials, but I might be able to walk more efficiently. Still, we don't have the... Yes, we do. Why are we not finishing that? Because we lack iron plates? No, because we are lacking space, probably. And what if... let's just see, I'm going to bring the wheat in there. Okay, we've got a little bit more room. And now we should be going, picking up stuff and building more. Okay, going for the turrets. It is an option. Not the better one, but it is an option. How much are we lacking on this turret? Nothing more. Okay, so we've got another turret which is going to be working, so we can protect the place if we need to. Good. It's going to work on this, the next turret. Maybe I should not have done this turret right away. It is inherently not a bad idea, but it's going to slow down a bit the process. Do we have any of the electronic things? We've got 5. Okay, quite decent. Let's go for a battery now then. I could just put it here. Ah, going to be ugly. I want to finish that first. But I would definitely need a battery. I've got a building which is completely empty, but I'm going to fill it with crafting bench, so I'm not really willing to lose a space. And I'm not going to put this battery on this roof, it's not going to fit. Okay, let's just speed up a bit so they can actually complete the remaining bits of their task and the sun can rise. And hopefully we'll finish the tower soon, so I can add turrets over it and we can maybe try to begin to shoot on the Leviathan, which is a very bad idea. Probably, but... So 50, why are we not building this thing? Because Zim is busy, yeah, I do understand that, but he's not that busy, is he? Seems to be. Oh, he's building torch. Oh, okay. It's definitely useful, but... I need to make a storage for fabrics if I want to gain space here. And I need to stop them because he's going to build all the turrets before finishing the tower. And so am I. Do I have space in my bag? I've got plenty of space. I'm going to finish this watchtower. Then we'll finish the turrets. could just add a bit more. Then I will go and pick up more of these before there is no more. Alright, I will need bags. It is quite necessary. Alright, I just pick up a little bit more. What? You've got enough. Just add the material and keep going. Do we have extra bits of... Yes, we do. We are beginning to get enough materials to build things. So I'm going to go for these instead, because I don't know how much these are going to last. I cannot make... I can make more space. There you go. So, how far are we? We just need 2 more of these iron plates. I don't have these in my bag, so we are going to go and pick these up. So 2 more. And not like that. Maybe a little bit more like this. So I can pick up one of these building materials on the way. And we can go and keep building this. Sometimes it's better to micromanage the thing. Just much more efficient. Wait, where are you going? Stick around, please. Thank you. And we've got another mounted crossbow. Nice. So, so far we've got 4 others building materials to pick up. And I might want to get these right away. I don't have enough room in my bag, but... I don't know why he's just leaving each time. He's got what's necessary to build it. There is no need for him to just leave. Yes, you don't have any, but there is plenty. We are being attacked. I think we are not being attacked, the door is being attacked. Are these the raptors? Yes, there is plenty of raptors around. And they're really angry at the door, seemingly. Wait a sec, where are you going? Are you going to fight or something? Because you've got a tower to finish. Oh, you're lacking one more. Okay. Let's just pick up the last one so we can finish the tower. And then we can begin to build the turrets. It's going to be quite a bit of work to upgrade these if I manage to get the knowledge to make better ones. So, we've got a rooftop here which needs to be manned with turrets. And with shooters, and let's just try to do it. So, how many of these? These are going to shoot down, but are they going to shoot up? Because we need to shoot up the hill. Okay, we're going to build 3 of these to begin with, and we'll see where we go from there. Alright. We're still being attacked. These raptors are going to be trouble. They're not willing to let us do our things. What is this big thing doing? Is it eating something? It seems to be the case. Or is it attacking my... No, it's eating a raptor. Oh, we've got somebody out there. Etal, attackante, which is quite strong, by the way. And... Okay, so it seems the big things are enjoying my new city because it is just feeding them. They don't really need to hunt the raptor anymore. Now I'm just hunting these for them. And they seem to be happy about it. They are going to attack the attackante, I believe. No, they don't. It's too dangerous, maybe. And they prefer to fight wounded raptors, which might make sense. Okay, so we need to bring 6 iron plates here to make it work. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. So I'm going to send Zim, which might be... I'm not going to send Zim right away because I need Zim to build something very important. I need to freeze his backpack. So we're going to build one of these storage here for the fabrics. We're going to put it here for now. Is there a better place? I don't really care for now. We'll just build another one if I need to. It is temporary. It's going to cost me 1 materials, and I don't have it. Let's just do it manually, it's going to be a little bit easier. I'm running so fast without bag. Okay, so one of these, so I can drop all the fabrics and maybe begin to build a bit more efficiently. I want to pick up all the iron plates I need to make these towers, so it's going to be a little bit faster, because if I need to run all the way up the watchtower each time, it's going to take a while, and I really don't want to spend all my time in the stairs. I want to just prepare these towers. Okay, so them, drop all this thing in there. You don't want to be carrying these with you anymore. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able. Yes, it should be fitting. Alright, just arrange place, and now we're going to pick up all the iron plates, and we're going to go and finish these turrets before it is too late. Okay, so let's just get all of it and just get up there. I will try to build the battery for next time, so we don't we are not in trouble. I don't think this place is going to be fitting for batteries. Or maybe I might be able to put a bunch under the stairs without it being too ugly. Anyway, let's just go all the way up and let's see if we can take care of these. So we are all just nice. So we're going to be able to build a bunch. Let's just speed up a bit, so it's going to be a little bit faster. And did we put? Yes, all of it. Good. Let's just do the same with the others. So if I've got other people which are going to be willing to, yes, to come and help, they are going to be able to do so. And I might not be able to finish the last one. No, I won't. But I can still put 2 of these in there. Alright, and help finish this one instead. Okay, so we'll get 2 of these crossbow ready. We just need to finish the last one. Do I have any? No, I don't. But we might be able to finish this one as well. And for a sec I thought the Leviathan was gone, and I built this watchtower for nothing. But they're still there, they're just not at range anymore, which is smart. Unfortunate, but smart. They might come back at some point. Anyway guys, I think we're not going to go much further today, but maybe next time we'll be able to pull one of these beasts, and I will have maybe reinforced our defense a bit more so we can handle the attack. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the episode. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe, and I'll see you next time guys. Have fun!